Hey YouTube, I'm going to show you how to make a quick French press coffee today. It should be interesting. Okay, so you'll need a few things. Some boiling water. I've heard preferably that you want it to not be bubbling anymore. So just, right at the boiling point, I guess. Some creamer and sugar or Splenda, whatever. Some ground coffee. A French press, a clean French press. Coffee cup and a spoon. So the first thing you're going to do is open your French press up, which here I'll do real quick. The second step, we're going to take our coffee and pour in just above the black line in there. Depends on how much you want. I typically do about like I would in a coffee pot. So as you can see, got a little bit in there. This is a stronger coffee. Ooh, oops. This is a stronger coffee, so I don't use quite as much as I typically do. But you don't want to be too stingy with it. Okay. So I then like to shake the coffee and get it kind of flat and flush. Then we take our hot water and we slowly pour it over the coffee. Just to about the point of what you want. I'm gonna go about here. And then we're just gonna let it sit for just a few seconds. Okay, now the fun part. We're gonna stir this coffee up in the French press until we get this really pretty foam on top. I like to even make sure I get it off the edges and the sides. Just really give it a good stir. Wow, this is looking very nice. And don't worry if you get a little bit up here. It'll all come down whenever we press it. Okay, so now we have this nice pretty foam on top. We will take our French press tool, the top. We're going to use this side to help filter out any of the coffee ground that we did not get out when we press it. You're going to slip it in. Like so. And then, nice and easy press. Getting all that good coffee, pushing all those irritating grounds to the bottom. Very nice. And then we have a beautiful pot of French press coffee. An absolutely perfect cup of coffee. Beautiful. The smell, oh, it's incredible. Now, if you're using the same spoon that you stirred your French press with, make sure that all the coffee grounds are off of it first, so it's nice and clean. Then we're going to scoop some of this cream sweetener solution, or mixture rather, into our coffee. It's beautiful. Look at the color of that coffee. That's just beautiful. once you start drinking French press coffee, you don't really want to have others from like the Keurig or the pot anymore, because the French press is superior. And I know there's probably fancier ways to do a French press, but I don't have the time for all that shit. So I'm just making my regular cup of coffee. Give it a little taste. I like my coffee a little creamy. I don't really like it super dark. Almost perfect. A little bit more. Wow, look at that. Perfect. Oh, we got 1 ground in there, so not exactly perfect, but beautiful. Yeah, let me get that out with a spoon. I don't want to be drinking that noise. It's nasty. I can't get the goddamn coffee. Nah, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Beautiful. Delicious cup of coffee. So there you have it. That's how to make a nice, easy cup of French press coffee. Mine's still very hot, but you know, that's it's very quick. It takes a little bit more effort than I guess just scooping it into the coffee pot and you know, waiting until it's done brewing it itself. But I think the flavor makes up for it. Oh yes, it's excellent. This is my room. It's a little cluttered because I just moved, but we got my Stormbreaker and the Leviathan axe and my fish poster. This is kind of cool. It's a vintage Phantom Menace poster. It was actually hung outside the theater for a long time and it's sun faded. It's I'll show you a closer up in that in another video. But yeah, it's my little palace. It's very roomy. It used to be a garage that was converted into a room, and it's a very nice place to sit and drink coffee and think.